Hello everyone, Ryan here. So I recently purchased some used books from different places. Well, some of these I got from my local used bookstore, which I believe I mentioned before. It's this used bookstore that happens to be located within my local library, and they have really cheap books there. I mean, from like 25 cents up to just a couple bucks. Another good thing about it is pretty much like 99% of the profits go back to the library towards purchasing other resources for the library. And to me, that's always a good thing. So yeah, some of these books I purchased from the used bookstore. Others I purchased from different online places, online book shops. So the first one I got here is Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. And I purchased this off of betterworldbooks.com. If you never heard of Better World Books, you should definitely check it out. I'll provide a link down below. By the way, I'm not any kind of affiliate with them. But Better World Books, they have a lot of used books that are reasonably priced. They do have free shipping. They offer free shipping anywhere within the United States. And also, too, a percentage of every book that you purchase goes towards providing reading materials to kids in different third world countries. And yeah, that's another thing that I definitely believe in, and helping to spread the magic of reading, the importance of reading, not just the magic, but the importance of reading, especially the places where kids don't have a lot of access to reading materials. That's definitely a big plus for me when it comes to buying from Better World Books. So yeah. And of course, I've heard a lot of really good stuff about this. A while ago, I did read her short story, The Grown Up. I really liked that. I've yet to read Gone Girl, though I did see the movie Gone Girl. I thought it was all right. But yeah, because I heard more good stuff about this than Gone Girl, so I guess that's what prompted me to buy this. Yeah. Another one I recently purchased is the great short works of Fyodor Dostoevsky. If you're not familiar with Dostoevsky, he was a pretty awesome Russian author. Of course, he wrote stuff like this one is a collection of his short stuff, like The Double, White Nights, A Disgraceful Affair, Notes from the Underground, The Gambler, The Eternal Husband, A Gentle Creature, and The Dream of a Ridiculous Man. Definitely very, very interesting. I haven't really read that much of it yet. But I would say, this is one of those books that I have on my long-term TBR list. It's definitely very good. If you've yet to read anything by Dostoevsky, I definitely recommend it. Anything by him is pretty much great, in my opinion. And I purchased this one from another site called thriftbooks.com. Thrift Books is similar to Better World Books, except they have a slightly larger selection. And as far as I know, on Thrift Books, they do this thing where you can accumulate points after so many purchases, and then it goes towards something like 10 or 30% off. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. If you also want to check out thriftbooks.com, I'll provide a link to that site too. And this is another one I got on Thrift Books too a while ago. The Death of Ivan Illich, I look by Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy is another awesome, or was awesome, Russian author. Of course, Tolstoy wrote stuff like War and Peace, Anna Karenina, and this is a collection of his short stories. Pretty interesting, very, definitely philosophical kind of stuff within this collection. So next one is, I got a copy of The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. Sylvia Plath is actually definitely one of my favorite poets, except it has been quite some time since the last time I read any of her poetry. And but I've definitely never read The Bell Jar, though I've heard a lot of interesting things about it, and I'm glad I was able to purchase my own copy. I got this one at the used bookstore within my local library, which I mentioned earlier, and this one was only 25 cents. Right. It's only 25 cents. So. Here's another one that I got at the same used bookstore, Timequake by Kurt Vonnegut, or Vonnegut. I've read a couple of other books by Kurt Vonnegut, and I really like it. I like that his writing style has a very interesting kind of, what's the word, comedic element to it, I guess. Or maybe not so much comedic, but like satirical element. Definitely very satirical. This one seemed interesting because it's supposed to be, I mean, the blurb on the back, just right here, I'll just quickly read it for you. It reads, at 2:27 p.m. on February 13th of the year 2001, the universe suffered a crisis in self-confidence. Should it go on expanding indefinitely? What was the point? So, yeah. As far as I know, it's kind of like a weird sci-fi fantasy kind of story. But Kurt Vonnegut, definitely another one of my favorite authors. Yeah. And this copy was also, this one was only 50 cents. Another one I got at the used bookstore is titled More Baths, Less Talking by Nick Hornby. And Nick Hornby is author of stuff like, I believe, About a Boy, and I want to say Fidelity, was it? Or High Fidelity? I forget. Of course, several of his books have been adapted into movies. This one is a collection of his essays, because he's written a number of essays for different magazines, and this one is just a collection of some of those essays. He writes about stuff like his favorite books, his favorite music, bands, artists, stuff like that. So, it seemed interesting to me. It was only $1. Not bad. So, last but not least is The Voyage Out by Virginia Woolf. I've read, I want to say, about one or two other books by Virginia Woolf. I definitely like her style, though I do know she would employ the whole stream of consciousness kind of writing, spontaneous kind of stuff, where you just write down automatically whatever pops into your head. I think this falls in the same style too. Voyage Out. I don't really know that much about her. I mean, this copy was 25 cents. I had I read one review of it on Goodreads a while ago, and I guess that's what prompted me to buy this. But also because it's only 25 cents. I mean, it's a pretty worn copy. It's got, you can see, it's a pretty worn copy, but not bad. Still not bad for 25 cents. it's still perfectly readable. There. So that'll do it. Those are all the books I purchased thus far. I'll probably, no doubt, be purchasing some more books later this week. Yeah. So let me know if any of you have heard of these titles or have read them. Also, if you can recommend some similar titles, I would definitely appreciate that. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're up to it. Don't be afraid to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram. I got a Facebook page. MySpace, no. I don't even know if MySpace is still around anymore. So yeah, until next time, keep it real, keep on rocking, peace.